Good evening. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I am your host for the evening. My name is Badham Dash. I am from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP. IGP is a social and I have certified international educational and training institute. In last 2 years, we already served 35 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are more than 450 plus profession and 4,500 organization. Institute of Global Profession is an education institute that provides social work globally recognized and reportable. We serve student community resource, providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one skill just by according formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate proficient generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, internationally to student, job seeker, job holder, and also for learner. The respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are in a professional and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institute from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product. It's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinar, seminar courses, our quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to offer more than 100 premium services for free, like return portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and one knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can update all day. Kids learning game, website, free course, convert sites, and many more. We help to empower you to learn to meet their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We implement several training program, webinar, and offline online courses for youth and learner by professional trainer, speaker, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kind of views and to promote the education of their abilities and personalities. Free knowledge crucial for the state of global professional. We believe that knowledge is love and light and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and we serve them with good research and practice method. We must have a genuine concept for the learner to represent. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. As a member are committed to offering effective skill and best quality so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next with your continuous support. You already completed 1,757 webinars successfully. Moving to the next with your continuous support. You already completed 1,757 webinars successfully. Dear IGP speaker, participant, and well-wisher, at this moment, this is a very important message for you all. We change and design our website www.eduigp.com. On this website, we have surprise for everyone. Hope you will be benefited. We already launched a new website where you can find all our previous activities together with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy our services. So create your account for us with profile information. Note that with profile information, you will enjoy our feature. With this way that you cannot do anything here. From now on, you have to participate in live quiz competition on our website. You replace you have to join regular on our website. Now you can take all of our previous webinars with verified e-certificate. Now it's easier and time oriented because after the session we will not provide you any code for certification. You have to take part in one exam. After that, if you pass, you will receive your certificate, otherwise not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you are an IGP speaker, you can download all your previous certificate, speakership certificate. If you are a host of IGP, you can download your certificate of gratitude. If you are an online life quiz competition winner, then you can download a certificate of participation. If you are selected for lifetime membership, then you can download a certificate of lifetime membership easily. Besides this, if you participate in never function which organize common support with IGP, you can download that also. You can instantly prepare and download 18 capsules certificate from our website within a minute. Certificate of global professional membership, certificate of global influence in the pandemic, certificate of active knowledge, certificate of social activities in the pandemic, certificate of achievement has been also in MA 2020, 2021, and 2022, certificate of participation webinar series 1, authoring assessment in teaching learning, certificate of participation webinar series 2, teaching English as a foreign language and assessment, certificate of participation webinar series 3, digital classroom engagement 2, certificate of participation webinar series 4, the new trend in education, certificate of participation webinar series 5, upskilling financial leadership and managerial skills, certificate of participation webinar series 6, training and innovation in mathematics education, certificate of participation webinar series 7, research and comprehension approach, certificate of participation webinar series 8, art and teaching a special program in the arts, certificate of participation webinar series 9, 21st century tooling teaching mathematics, certificate of IGP corporate ambassador, certificate of IGP campus ambassador, which you can prepare and download within a minute. From now on, you can participate in 1,000 plus international level quiz with verified certificate. teaching tips for teacher, health tips for parents, health tips for teens, implication tools for teachers. You can join IGP alumni. You can check out our previous student service website for free and many more. Dear IGP well-wisher, we promised previously, but lack of technical issue, we are late sending you on time. This is a great opportunity to collect your previous condition. We solved all issues from our website. Now you can enroll, reset password, everything. You can check your input for all webinar details. Mr. Kodan request to a checkout button and pages on our website. Should like and say will be benefited. Thank you, but note that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy our services. At present, we are going to start our 1758 webinar, which name is Teachers as Leader. As today, our speaker name is Maria Lourdes Lau, Namcode, PhD. She is from Philippines. Before I hand over this to our speaker, ma'am, I'll share a little bit about her. Special education consultant, developmental educator, ST, Dampana Speed Intervention and Consultancy Center, Tornado, Manila. So, now very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her
Hi.
presentation.
Hi,
Hello,
good
ma'am.
evening,
Good evening.
everybody. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, all. I'm from
Ma'am,
Manila,
please present your
Philippines.
presentation.
Okay, thank you. Can you see my slide now? Can you see
Ma'am,
them?
make
Can
it
you
full
see me now?
screen, please.
No problem. Oops, sorry. How could I do not know how to do it on full screen. Is it full screen now?
No, ma'am.
Okay, now? Still not? Is that still full screen? Is it now full screen? Not yet.
No, ma'am. You share the screen with us. It's not a full screen. Please share the screen with us. Which one is full screen?
Okay, wait a minute. I'll stop sharing for a while. Let me know it's full screen, okay? Is it full
Okay,
screen
ma'am.
now?
The stage is yours. You can start your presentation now.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, to those in the Philippines, good evening everybody, and to all and to other members, good evening all. Yeah, it's my pleasure to share with you. My topic for today is about teachers as leaders. Teacher leadership is a process. Teacher leaders are the professionals who carry through with this process to lead change in our schools for the benefit of all our students. Okay, teachers, teacher leaders step outside their classroom, actually classroom doors, and accept the challenges to improve their practice through working with colleagues, school administrators, and professional staff, as well as students and their families. One of the confusion in defining teacher leadership and identifying teacher leaders is that leadership is not found in a position or title. In most schools, there are teachers who are designated leaders of their grade level advisors or departments, but being named a team leader is not the same as being a teacher leader. Teacher leader certainly defining characteristics, while all teachers possess several of these traits. Only teacher leaders consistently and simultaneously integrate them into teacher leadership. Next slide. Okay. Oh wait. Sorry. Okay. Next slide. I'm sorry. I'm sorry again. Having difficulty with my slide. Sorry po. Wait. I'm gonna have it. Can you still see my slide po? Can you still see po? stop sharing again po. I'm having some problem po. Sandali lang po. Okay, I'll share it again po. Pasensya na po. Can you say it again na po? Is it okay na po? Can you see the screen again? Okay. Sorry po, we're having some bad weather kasi po. Okay. Can you see this screen na po again? Okay. Okay. Yeah, there is six teacher leader characteristics. The first one is the experts, the exceptional communicators, the change agents, the inspirational leaders. I'm not quite sure if you could see me na po. Okay. The inspirational leaders and the trustworthy colleagues and the explorer po. Okay. The first one po is teacher leaders as experts. When we talk about teacher leaders as experts, we share our expertise. Expertise may come in the form of knowledge and skills about specific contents, like if we are experts in terms of mathematics, or we teach with technology, or with emotional learning, social emotional learnings, or questioning strategies. Our expertise may also come in forms of leadership skills, like helping teams in terms of team buildings and data-driven decisions. At the same time, we share our expertise, and as teacher leaders, we acquire expertise as we pursue our professional developments. That's the reason why most of us do take a graduate school, or we have our master's degree. Most do take their PhDs, and some they do have some certificate in different fields in education, so that they will be able to improve their skills and their knowledge, especially in teaching. And at the same time, through the professional development, we help our colleagues to solve problems and the teams that are being identified. To seek to learn from our colleagues, we believe that the collective knowledge of the group is essential to a successful teaching and student learning by further building on their knowledge and skills. As expert teachers, we are not always teacher leaders. However, building expertise is essential to becoming a teacher leader. For many teachers, it is important to step in becoming teacher leaders. Okay, next slide po. Okay, next is being an exceptional communicators. Teacher leaders are excellent communicators. I'm sorry, there's thunderstorm here. A key teacher leadership is a skill in the ability to prioritize, listening over speaking, and seeking to understand different perspectives. Teacher leaders clarify, we probe, and we synthesize ideas and questioning to understand the concerns and leverage the expertise of others. We also try to establish open communication. We also try to establish uh, uh, ideas, and our ideas should be heard, and all possibilities should be explored. As teacher leaders, we want to solve problems by getting a group to think outside of the box. One of the essential qualities of being in terms of communication is our honesty. Teacher leaders communicate in ways that are professional and truthful, reflecting what is working and what is not. Our knowledge were mistaken, uh, that occurs and where changes are needed rather than avoid some sort of difficult conversation. We try to communicate to them and we explain things to them if they have some questions or they find it very difficult to understand something. We try to expound it. We try to explore. We try to explain to them and to share our expertise through for being an excellent or good communicators. We have to tell them something. If they do not know, if they ask something, we learn to listen to what they are saying, and then we're going to be able to share with them with honesty our opinion. That's one of the qualities, and we have to be honest with our opinions, with our suggestions, and it will help them trust us. And that's one of the qualities of being a teacher leader. Okay. Next is becoming a change agent. While most teachers are expert and have an effective communication skills, teacher leaders differentiate themselves by being change agents. We take up the initiative and work to make ourselves successful. Education is a professional field that is constantly being reformed and reacting to social and economic and political changes. These continuous changes make being a teacher exciting and exhausting. And this is why teacher leadership is important. Every school needs teacher whom they could lean in when changes happen. Changes could stem from your school district administration, from the principal, from the superintendent, from the school board, or even from a mandate such as new law or new they will give you some more other new implementation or the change also may be needed within the grade level or a department to be focused on helping a particular group of students. As teacher leaders, we might initiate change based on evidence that things to be done in a different way. When teacher leaders are change agents, we are leading a transformation in our schools or in our local or in even our professional communities by supporting and inspiring others to make changes that will have a meaningful and positive impact on our students. Next one is inspirational leaders. People in educational leadership are familiar with this concept of transformational leader. Transformational leaders who work with others to solve problems and implement the monitoring strategic initiative. As we inspire everyone to be at their very best, because as transformational leaders, we believe that everyone has important contribution to make and that everyone needs to be involved. Inspiration is at the core of transformational leadership, and it is not easy to master to become a to become a transformational leader. Yeah, one one of the uh, uh, another word of caution that we I want to share with you: the phrase transformational teaching and transformational teacher leadership are not the same. Okay, transformational teachers inspire within classrooms, and transformational teacher leaders inspire outside our classroom doors. inspirational teacher leaders get our colleagues to step up, not because we feel that they have to, but because we want them to. We take the risk and we solve complex problems and position change as possible and worthwhile. The inspirational role of teacher leaders is critical and often overlooked because teacher leaders are our colleagues. They are not our supervisors. Successful leadership depends on other teachers wanting to follow their lead. I'm gonna say it again. Yeah, being an the inspirational role of teacher leaders is critical and often overlooked because teacher leaders are our our colleagues. We are their colleagues. They are not our supervisors, or we are not their supervisors. Successful leadership depends on other teachers and wanting to follow our lead. Next one is trustworthy telling. To be a teacher leader, others must trust you enough to follow your lead. Teacher leaders build trust through what they do and say, and as well as what they don't do. Yeah. Megan Moran and Anita Hoy explained that trust between teachers involves five core qualities. First is the benevolence. We share our confidence that others will act with goodwill. The other core quality is competence. We share our belief that the group has the ability to be successful. Next core is honesty. We communicate and act in authentic and equitable ways. We have openness. We share information, even it follows or it shows their personal vulnerabilities. And reliability. We always do what they say they will do. Trustworthiness is important across aspects of teacher leadership. And and it's such an endearing confidence in others is key to become a transformational leader. Competence is part of shared expertise. Honesty is essential in terms of effective communication. Openness is seen in the willingness and the ability to explore new possibilities, while reliability is essential to all these parts of the teacher leadership process because no one follows an unreliable leader. Leading forward is leading towards a professional learning association that offers many accessible resources to teachers. There are a lot of resources that could help you improve your ability to become a teacher leader. Okay, there are a lot of like Health Kid. He shared how she builds trustworthy with her teachers. And there are a lot of learning associations that may offer free access resources on how to become teacher leaders. Now you could browse it over the net, and then you could understand more how to become effective teacher leaders in your school and even in your communities. Next one po is teacher leaders are explorers. Why explorers? Teacher leaders are trailblazers. We are the first adopters. We are willing to try new ideas and to discover the unseen potholes in new initiatives. We volunteer for pilot projects and pursue professional development opportunities to learn so they can improve their practice. They share or as teacher leaders, we share our experiences and collaborate with others in terms of solving and problems and reach our team goals. Most of the time, I do have advices in different schools. There are teachers in public schools. They will often call me, or they're going to consult me because they're going to do some sort of action research in their classroom, because they volunteer to be to do an action research for them to do some pilot testing of that particular study to determine its effectiveness, either either it's a classroom research action or school-wide research action. They explore. They want to see the effectiveness of it. They do some sort of innovation they want to improve, and they want to explore the possibilities, how they're going to integrate that particular study that they're trying to that they're doing. An important part of an explorer quality is that teacher leaders, because we are willing to go first. We want to share our vulnerabilities by being open about the success and failure of the pilot testing of what we want to study or what we want to prove in our classroom or even in our schools, and even help our colleagues also to be part of that particular project, for you to become explorers and for you to explore some research. There's one research that one of my students in graduate school, what her research is more on about those children with visual impairment, the importance of early intervention in checking or in checking their vision to prevent possible or having low vision that could lead to blindness. It's a very good project that she partnered with a school, one public school in ours in Manila, that will be do some pilot testing. And when she presented to me that study, then I approved with it, and then I agreed with it, and then going to support it, and I'm going to look for more participants in that particular study, because I believe there are more children who needs some visual, some eye testing for them to determine the early intervention that could prevent or delay the process of for those children go to go blind or to have some sort of vision impairment. Yeah, as explorer, we demonstrate honesty as important in terms of building trust. We also share our mistakes, because we cannot say that when we are explorer we know everything. That's the reason why we do some sort of pilot testing. We do some researches, and by doing that, it doesn't mean that it is always successful when we do research, and it always we learn things or we learn it in a hard way. With our colleagues, we encourage each other to take the trail and to be God to blaze. If we cannot if we fail in this particular research, then we could push our colleagues to continue the research that we have started. And as teachers, we need to explore more. And we can begin it with new teachers. That's the reason why we have to empower those new teachers who are just starting with their career, just like my students in graduate school. They're just new teachers taking up their masters in special education. Then I have to guide them and to inspire them and to empower them, because teaching in special education is not an easy job. It is always there are a lot of challenges to become especially in being a teacher leader, being an explorer, because in special education you need to explore all the possibilities, how you'll be able to help your children or help your students to develop their potentials. You're not just going to look at their limitations, because those children with special needs, they have special skills that we just need to discover for them to become successful in their lives, even though they have their limitations. Okay. Yeah. To conclude with, teacher leaders reflect all of these qualities and even many more. In teacher leadership, the everyday interaction with our students, colleagues, and school communities. Teacher leadership is a package of attitude, knowledge and skills that continually develop. Teacher leaders are continuously excited about the change. We are ready to pursue new ideas that will result in more meaningful learning experiences and more positive and inclusive spaces for our students. We care not only about the students who share their classrooms, but also about the students in our colleagues' classrooms and throughout the school. As teacher leaders, we believe that meaningful and sustained changes can happen when teachers work with administrators, staff, with their families. As a special education practitioner, it is very important for me that having a family should be part of our intervention program, even the siblings, their caregivers, because if we're not going them to be part of our program won't be successful, and we will see lesser progress in our children with special needs. Also, those children with special needs, as a teacher leader, we have to integrate our students with their co-students that we do peer tutoring. We empower our students who are older and who are functional to become them as a student leaders for the young kids. We give those students responsibilities to look after and to peer tutor their younger peers, or those peers uh, who are left behind or who cannot understand certain subjects. We as teacher leaders, we create student leaders, and also we integrate in terms of in the community. We educate those people around us as teacher leaders for them to understand our students with special needs. And we do best on evidence about what our students needs. We determine what they can do, what they cannot do, and by knowing all those things, we could develop what we need to do for them to be able to progress and to be able to bring out the best in them. What is teacher leadership? Teacher leadership is a set of roles bundled with the motivation to inspire educational change and move beyond the status quo in collaborative ways. As teacher leaders, we lead alongside others, not from the front. Yeah, we have our feet firmly planted in the classroom and our eyes on what is possible for all. And each school needs a cadre or a leader or somebody to care of teacher leaders. When administrative leadership changes in a school, there should be a network of teacher leaders that will sustain the change in a productive way. And every teacher needs to understand the pathway to teacher leadership. Teacher leaders are critical in establishing school cultures that could ensure changes in always meaningful and relevant. I guess that's all what can I share to you tonight about teacher leadership. Thank you very much, and I guess I'll have to stop sharing po. Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Thank you po.
Hello, ma'am. Is the presentation is over?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I'm done. Presentation is over. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your rich content presentation, which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and go together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your presentation. Now, ma'am, it's time for our question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable ma'am, please stay with us. After a short video, we will back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Welcome back, ma'am. Welcome back to our participant. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have an webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Ma'am, our first question is from Bhalanoga. How to help a leader teacher that is not acting leader?
Okay. First is you need to create ample leadership opportunities that vary in levels of commitment and ability to encourage teachers to contribute in measures that are comfortable for them. Maybe they're not comfortable. They're not comfortable with that particular position. That's the reason why they're not being effective. Or sometimes they lack motivation. Even though there are teacher leaders or they don't act as teacher leaders as their subordinates, I guess it's better that you're going to collaborate with her, collaborate with your superiors or supervisors, that they may feel that that you're also sharing your expertise. It doesn't mean that because they are your superiors or your supervisors, you have no you cannot contribute, you cannot share something to them. And for them to be able to, maybe they also need some sort of your support and some help from you for her to become an effective leader. It is not all those who are in the leadership position are called to be leaders. So maybe maybe she's just being in that particular position, but she has no leadership skills. She might be good as a follower, but not as a leader. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your answer. Ma'am, our next question is from YouTube. How can empower the teacher as leader on their professional journey?
Okay, first you need to have to nurture an authentic workplace. Ensure that quality and diversity are at the forefront of leadership opportunities. Yeah, in order to establish an environment of trust and fairness. Leadership is packaged in different gender, color, and shapes, and at the same time, you have to build trust by being transparent and leadership prerequisites and selection process is the key for your staff to know that objective practices dictate leadership placement. If they do not, if you have to, and at the same time, on their professional journey, you have to encourage them as well to do some sort of professional development. Aside from nurturing their workplace, you have to encourage them to take some courses, certificate courses for them to enhance their skills and their knowledge in this particular field of specialization or expertise. And learning, you should love learning and you should not stop from learning as especially as teachers and to become teacher leaders.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your answer. Ma'am, there is no more questions from our participants. So once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topic. It will add some
Thank
value
you
to our day-to-day activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable ma'am, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new day. Thank you, ma'am. Take care.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Honorable ma'am, before we move to the next, if you want to leave this studio, you can. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the It's time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. IGP Knowledge Seek is time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Certification process. Visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a learning session and get enrolled. After watching complete part 1, click mark as complete. Move to the next with the learning test passing mark 80%. If pass, back to the course again to download your certificate. If you retake the quiz, download the certificate in PDF or JPG. For your attention, I am going to share the procedure again. Visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a learning session and get enrolled. After watching complete part 1, click mark as complete. Move to the next, which is the learning test passing mark 80%. If passed, back to the course again to download your certificate. If you retake the course, download the certificate in PDF or JPG. Dear IGP Nursery case for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. For some technical problem, we cannot continue the quiz session from our website. So, to join the quiz session, you have to go www.slido.com and the code is 61023343. I repeat the code 61023343. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. Quiz session right now. First question is, what was Teachers as Leaders program aim? Option 1, to increase the overall percentage of black teacher in the US. Option 2, to increase the overall percentage of black male teacher in NYCPSS. Option 3 is the right answer. 45% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Shamim is holding the first position. Our second question is, Kathleen O'Leary has inspired us all to value our teachers as leaders of today and tomorrow. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Alex is holding the first position. Our third question is, according to the organic metaphor, there's shift in education from teachers as leaders to option 1, teachers to counselor, option 2, teachers to facilitators. Option 2 is the right answer. 94% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Shamim is holding the first position. Our fourth question is, the value of high scope education are equity for all children, teachers as leader and assistant in community. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Shamim is holding the first position. Our fifth question is, The qualities of teacher leader as teachers: option 2, limited teaching skill; option 2, knowledge of teaching, curriculum and content area. Option 2 is the right answer. 100% people are right. In the leaderboard, Shamim is holding the first position. Our sixth question is, these religious leaders are known as teacher. Option 1, Sadducees. Option 2, Rabbish. Option 2 is the right answer. 71% people are right. In the leaderboard, Shamim is holding the first position. Our seventh question is, what are spiritual leaders, teacher known as? Option 1, teacher. Option 2, medicine person. Option 2 is the right answer. 33% people are right. In the leaderboard, Alex is holding the first position. Our eighth question is, BMI has alumni student as their of leaders. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 90% people are right. In the leaderboard, Alex is holding the first position. Our second last question of the session is, Jewish religious teachers are called rabbis. Rabbis also serve as leaders of their committees. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 97% people are right. In leaderboard, Alex is holding the first position. Our 10th and last question is, referent leadership teachers are viewed by their student as option 1 or option 2. Option 1 is the right answer. 97% people are right here. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in the top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group. Institute of Professional to our online quiz competition in the top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group. Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in the top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group, Institute of Global Professional. At the end of our session, we can say, properly feed your skill, never stop learning, cause life never stop teaching us, be happy, stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, try to evolve on the people of things. Albert Einstein. Before I say, or hit the unlike button, again want to thank all IGP knowledge seekers for your active participation as always. See you again in the next session. Thank you.